Hi guys, this is Jiggy, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. And in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create natural looking artificial light using my off-camera flash. So this area of the house is what we chose to be the scene for this particular image. This is my daughter's study room. She has a nice window here. Unfortunately, this window faces the sunset. So every time sunlight comes in here, it's very harsh. And the image that I envision is beautiful, soft light, very intimate whenever she's studying. So in order for me to be able to get that, I'm going to be using my artificial light. And the lights that I will be using are these two. These are two f45 RMs from Sony. These are Sony flash units, Speedlights, that have built-in receivers. And those receivers are controlled using this one, the Sony Remote Commander. The camera that I will be using will be the A7R Mark III with a 24-70 2.8 GM. Now, what I did is I put a diffuser here outside. It's about a 6 foot by 8 foot diffuser. Foldable diffusers, very cheap. I'm going to put this flash about 15-20 feet away, and that's the one that's going to illuminate this area here and giving that nice soft light. This flash now has the mag spear with a grid so that I can just control the light that's going to be hitting my daughter as if it's coming from this light here. All right, so let's try this. Let's do this. So before I call my daughter in, what we need to do is establish what we're going to be doing with the prevailing ambient light. So I kept this one on primarily because of video so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to set my exposure to that screen. By the way, what's on the screen is my Instagram page. So if you guys haven't subscribed, you can follow and see more of my images at Jiggy Alejandrino. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to kill all ambient light. So I'll put my ISO on 100, then maybe at f2.8 so I can get good bokeh. So now I'm going to try to kill all ambient light, such as that, more or less. So I am exposing now for my computer screen. Now when I do that, you won't be able to see what you're going to be shooting. So this is my actual exposure, but I need to turn off my live view just so that I can see what I'm doing and what I'm posting. Alright, so now that we're done with that one, we turn on our flash. The flash outside is set to group B. So I'm going to set it here. I'm going to turn on group B and I'll put it at maybe full power. The flash at its side is set at group A, so later I'll just be turning it on and off and changing the power as we go. Okay, so right now I don't want my flash inside to pop, so I'll just turn that off first and then turn on group B and then maybe put it at full power and see where that takes us. All right, so this is a composition that I think I like here. Then let's see how it would look like with my flash outside at full power. Very nice. So now we're gonna get nice soft light already. Let's put this flash here, but I won't touch that yet until I have my daughter come in so that we can fix the pose. All right, Julian? Everyone, my daughter, Julian, say hello. Face the camera, say hello. Okay, take your seat, Julian. Okay, you can put your foot up if you want. Yeah, put your foot up. Wow. Okay, she's like a boss now. Okay, so we're gonna take her shot. We're gonna take a shot of Julian, as is. Let's remove this flash, without this flash yet. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, Julian, concentrate on your book. So we're getting nice soft light outside already. So it's giving it the prevailing light. But now we need to focus some light on her. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one now. This is another f45 RM, and we have the Mag Spear with a grid. The reason why I'm putting the grid is so that I can control the spill of light. So okay, let's see how this one turns out. Maybe I will bring this up a bit and then push it down. By the way, this is the Mag Grip, also fantastic little tool. Very easy for us to be able to focus our light. Okay, so now I will turn on my flash and put it on manual, maybe put it, let's say, 1/8 power. Let's see how this one turns out. Ooh, it's a bit too strong. Okay, so 1/8 power. Let's bring it down to 132. Very nice. I like that. Okay, so I shifted my ISO now to 400 just so that I can get more power from my flash outside, because we're already at full power with that one. Let's see. Yeah, I think this one's better so that I can control it more. Maybe ISO 200 would be perfect. I'll actually turn this off. There. Okay. Good. Julian, maybe closer to the table. Good. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Actually, I still find it too strong. Maybe I'll bring it down to 1/128. The reason why I'm shooting horizontal is so that I don't see the shadow that's falling there, to make it more natural. Make it look more natural. I want my light somewhere here, more precise. So you guys are gonna be able to see what I am shooting, but basically the light will be here. I'm gonna ask my wife to hold on to it now. Okay, all right, Julian, perfect. 1, 2. There, perfect. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to bring in some ambient light also. I took out the flash here, the secondary flash, so the only flash that I'm getting is, the only artificial light I'm getting is from outside. So I wanna see how this one will turn out. Then I'll turn off A, and I'll drag the shutter a bit and make it 1/50. There, very nice. All right, thank you very much, Julian, and that was it. So basically, we use this light. This is a Sony f45RM with a mag spear with a grid. We had one light outside, another f45RM, focus on this diffuser just to give us really nice soft light. All right, so again, the purpose of this exercise is for me to share with you guys that whenever I do light, I try to make it as natural looking as possible. So if ever I do add artificial light, I try to make it look as unseen as possible. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till the next video. Okay, so let's get down to processing this image. So from the onset, I already see some major flaws that I would have fixed in raw conversion. But there will be an issue when I do. This is the thing that bothers me a lot. This is the horizontal and vertical lines, which normally, again, I fix in RAW. But in this case, if I do that, I will show you. I can always go back to Camera Raw anyway here. There we go. I can fix my lines. There you go. And you will see the biggest issue once I do that. Look at her feet, it becomes distorted. So that's why I'm doing it here in Photoshop. I'll make another layer here from the background, put that above, just so that I can get the proper proportion of my daughter. And then I'll bring down the opacity, enlarge it a bit to match it to the one that we just did. So let's basically match it maybe with the book. Doesn't have to be a perfect match, but the closest you can would be best. There, I think that should be good enough. Okay, so with that one, we just now create a layer mask for this one. We remove that. Notice that all the lines here are straight now. So I'll bring this one in, so I'll brush it out with white. And then there's an area here that I don't like. Here. This is the end of the of the diffuser outside, so we'll just remove that. Oops. Okay, so we can remove that. Okay, so that looks pretty good already as is, but I want to add something, but just to make it, to give a little bit of flair, literally. What I want to do is I want to add a bit more flair. Make a background copy, filter, render, lens flare. Normally I like it at the very tip here. You have choices here on the brightness and the lens type that you're going to be using, so I chose 105 prime. Click OK. There, I like that, but this area here I don't like, so I'm going to mask that now with black. There. Now maybe I will add a general warmth to the image. Sorry, let's go here and photo filter. There. I like using photo filters like this so that I can remove in specific areas the ones I don't like. There, if I want to remove that, but in this case I think everything works. So I'm just gonna flatten that and then apply my sharpening. Here we go, contrast sharpening. There, and then again white to bring out the sharpened areas, making sure that I don't hit the face. If you want, I'll mask it, I'll show you guys. So alright, so looks good. So look at it there, and then finally save. Maximize compatibility, and like that. So the final stage is basically doing my web sharpening. So I have here my signature, my web conversion ready, so I'll just do web horizontal 24:8, and that's it. Then we save it.